hey guys, we're back. We had to do this again because there was no sound. Can someone please tell me if you can hear the sound? Matter of fact, I'm going to go onto my Facebook Live page here and see if I can make sure we have some sound. So forgive me if I seem a little distracted within what I'm doing.
I feel like the old Verizon commercial. Can you hear me now? Good.
Let me see. We're back. We had to do this again. All right, here we go. We got volume now. I can hear it myself, so we're ready to go. We're going to try this all over again. We apologize for those that logged into us. We totally saw can't hear, but I thought you said you can't wait to hear, so I just kind of kept going and flowing. And you know, that's kind of how I do. I'm just in my groove. When I'm in my groove, I just keep the groove going. And but now we're here. We're gonna do it again, and we're gonna go through our whole thing again. So if you missed it, we already deleted it, so you can't even go back and watch our mess up. But it's not funny.
We promise
Gina.
it will be just as exciting.
I see you laughing at this, Gina. It's not funny. But we're gonna actually get through this, guys. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yes, Mondays, exactly. We're excited about it, guys. We're gonna go through. We're gonna talk about our summer camp, our 2019 summer camp. Now, listen, because I've already gone through all this already, I'm even more excited because I know. Well, yeah. Listen, we dropped some hot stuff in that that didn't work. The one that didn't work, we dropped some pretty awesome stuff. But we're ready to do it again for you guys. So, yeah, someone says, yeah, volume, awesome, good. Okay, so welcome everybody. We're going to talk to you guys about our 2019 summer camp experience. This will be our 4th summer camp that we're going into.
My second.
Her second, that's awesome. Every summer camp we've had has been an amazing experience for our summer campers. And this one is going to be no different. Actually, I think this one's going to be probably our best.
Probably.
To
date.
To date. Hey, as of right now, yes, to date. And every year we definitely try to improve it and make it better. All right. So let's start with first. First, guys, our summer camp experience is going to be a 10-week summer camp. We are running right when school sets out that following week, all the way up to the last week of August. So we're going to be rocking and rolling for all 10 weeks. Our camp hours, ideally, our active hours are from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. We do have an early drop-off, which is at 7:30 a.m., and a late pickup, which is up to 5:30 p.m. All right, and again, that's going to be included in your summer camp tuition, which we'll get to as we go through this video here. And I need for everyone that is coming on is we need for you to stay with us through the whole video.
Yes.
Listen, if you want to really see what we're going to be doing for the summer camp and what are some of our experiences the kids are going to have, and then you got to stay through the whole thing. So as you start watching, if you can't watch it all right now, just make sure you come back and watch it a little bit later.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. All right. So again, we're really excited about our summer camp, guys. We have some amazing field trips planned for the kids. We have some good field trips.
I'd say we have some epic field trips.
Yeah, we have some real awesome field trips planned for the kids this summer. And I just want you to know that our summer camp is really not based on the field trips. The field trips just add another experience in our summer camp. So our summer camp is based on character development and growth. So we really want to try to help your child continue to grow personally and as their character, kind of different character traits to get better at and improve on. So every week, guys, when your children come in, it is not just a free-for-all running around. There's a lot of character development that's happening in our program. In addition to, we always pick 2 sports per week that we do for the kids. So we always do like some type of sport training every week. As a martial arts camp, of course, we cover some awesome martial arts training for the kids, different bully defense tactics and different things to kind of help them become more confident in standing up for themselves if anything were to happen. Also, we have some amazing arts and crafts set up.
Absolutely.
You put some work into arts and crafts, huh?
I did put some work into this. Yes, there's going to be some great things that you're not going to want to say, oh, this is great, and then file it away. These are things that you're going to want to keep. Your kids are going to enjoy it. We've got tie-dye. We're going to make some keychains. We've got puppets that we'll incorporate in a puppet show. We experimented with that over winter break, and that was really, really good.
Yeah, so again, that's just on the arts and crafts side. We also are going to have what we call Sharp Minds training. So we have some amazing educational activity and packets for the kids that they'll be doing throughout the summer as well. And the goal is not to really teach them new stuff, but just to keep their mind sharp as they're out of school, right? So sometimes what happens is the kids just kind of, summertime hits and they're just kind of free for all, do whatever they want, and kind of losing some of the things that they learned throughout the school year. So what we're going to be doing is we have an amazing setup for educational. We have science that we're going to be covering. There's math, I believe, in there. And there's there's reading that's in there as well. So there's some different activities that we'll have for the kids that's going to kind of keep their mind sharp and focused as they go through the summer. So it's not like they're
ready for the school year.
And they're ready for the school year, right? And it's like they didn't really miss a beat, although they've had a great experience.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so what we want to do right now is we're going to kind of do a quick little run through of some of our special summer camp field trips, because every week we'll be going to the splash pad. Every week we'll be going to the splash pad for the kids. Every week we'll do a movie day for the kids. Right now the splash pad is a Camilla splash pad that we have set up for the kids, yes?
Yes.
In addition to the movies, we have been using the mall.
Yeah, Destiny.
But Movie Tavern.
Movie Tavern's got some slick deals.
Movie Tavern is going to have some good deals that might put a little competition on the Destiny there. All right, so we're actually looking at which one's going to be the best benefit for our summer camp and what's going to be best. So we'll look at those two. Additionally, we have pizza days. We have a lot of awesome days that we have set up for the kids this summer. But those are the main field trips that we'll do all the time. We also have laser tag right over here at Fun Warehouse. We always set up some time for them, and those guys, they do a good job with us as far as bringing our group in and making sure the kids have an amazing experience. So we have that set up throughout our summer as well. But here is the rundown of our field trips. We got Chuck E. Cheese too.
Yes, we do have Chuck E. Cheese.
Man, they love those tickets at Chuck E. I mean, our kids. Well,
I just stand at the ticket feeder.
Yeah, that's
and
all.
Just feed.
We had one kid in our winter camp. He had 950 tickets.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes.
So, but these kids love the tickets at Chuck E. So we'll be doing a couple of those field trips as well. Again, those are not our peak field trips. So we have some field trips that are like. Really
they're
awesome.
up here somewhere.
Yeah, they're pretty high.
I'd say so. Starting in June.
So what do we got in June? What was the first one we got?
We are heading right to downtown Syracuse for the Milton J. Rubenstein Museum of Science and Technology.
Yeah, that's always a good time. Now, have your kids ever been here before?
Yes, they have.
Have they been here with our summer camp before?
Not with summer camp. They've gone with the parents.
Yeah, so I know that last year when we took our kids to the summer camp to the most there, it was a great experience because one, they are all together, right? They're able to enjoy each other and enjoy the experience together with themselves and their new friends and people that they met in our camp. So we're really excited about having that opportunity for them going to the most. What else we got? What else is in July?
Starting in July, prior to 4th of July, we're heading out to Rochester for the Strong Museum of Play, which I like the Strong. The Strong is great. It has everything for all ages. It has the Book Nook. It has the Butterfly Garden. Mm-hmm. It has the retro video games for old timers like me. And it has the National Museum of Toys, where every year toys are voted on so that they can be put into this museum.
Wow.
It's a national treasure.
I didn't even know that.
Is.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, cool. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. That's going to be the first week of July. Now that week, just so you all know, we will have a short week. We will only be open Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of that week, and we'll be closing Thursday and Friday for the 4th of July holiday weekend. So there will be no camp on those 2 days, Friday and Saturday, or Thursday and Friday, and then obviously the weekend will be closed. Open back up on that following week. Then that following week, what is our summer camp field trip for the following week?
We are heading to Apex Entertainment, the new entertainment venue in Destiny, USA. Completely remodeled, redone. They have bowling. They've got bumper cars. They have laser tag. There's a video game arcade. It's quite an experience. It definitely is an experience. You said you took your family.
Yeah, it's actually really, really cool. So on Saturday, I was trying to find something. I don't know about you guys, but this winter has kind of kept me and my family in my house for quite some time on the weekend. So I told my wife, baby, we got to get out of the house.
Yes.
So where we gonna go? So she said, how about we go to the mall? I was like, all right, cool, let's go to the mall. You know what? When we go to the mall, I want to check out the Apex place because that's a place that we want to bring our kids for summer camp. And it was actually really, really cool. You know, we've been there for Revolution, but this is like Revolution on steroids.
Yeah.
It's really cool. And so when we went, one thing that I noticed though was that you got to buy the cards to be able to play the games.
Yeah.
And the cards come with a certain number of credits.
Yeah.
And so what was happening with my son Joe when he was going and experiencing this the games and stuff, he would maybe get on a card credit because obviously I didn't put a lot of money into the card credit. I just gave him like maybe $10 or so. He was only able to play like 3 or 4 games, and with that he was kind of watching his credits and how many credits he had. But when we go for our summer camp field trip, I believe you said we're going to have
a time limit.
It's a time limit.
Yeah.
So they'll have like about 30 minutes. Is that what it is?
Yeah, something like that.
30 minutes to be able to play as many games as they possibly can. Can you imagine how many tickets those kids are gonna have?
Don't want to know.
Yeah. But what's great though is that the
Don't
tickets go on their card, so they don't have to actually get a
Yes.
physical ticket. They get it on their card, which is cool.
I don't have to feed the machine.
You do not have to feed the machine. So I thought that's a great opportunity. In addition to, they'll be able to play some bowling. We have bowling too.
There's bowling.
And I believe there's pizza with the package as well. So they have bowling,
beverages.
pizza, beverages, and a half hour of arcade time. This is going to be a phenomenal field trip that we're super excited to be adding to our trip this year. And again, the Apex, I know a guy that was working there, and he told me that it was like $2.5 million they put in the renovation of this new facility, taking Revolutions and what Revolutions was and making it to the Impex that it is right now. You said they had bumper cars in there too?
Yeah, there's
I
bumper
saw the
cars.
bumper cars, which was really cool. And I didn't know they had 2 levels of laser tag.
Yes.
So that was pretty cool. So I'm not sure how much that would be or if that will be included in our summer camp field trip, but just so you know that there's some awesome stuff for the kids to be able to do
Great
there.
rainy day.
Great rainy day. Yeah, you can get them out there. All right, what else we got?
We've got coming up a favorite field trip of everyone, Howe Caverns.
Yes.
Do a little caving.
Yes, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. That was actually really, really cool experience. And I personally, I am a big fan of natural
Wonders.
natural wonders, things that are just kind of like part of what is already there, right? Like it wasn't man-made, it wasn't created. Obviously, they made it so it was safe for people to go through, but it was already in place. It was already there. Now, I'm a big fan of those type of things. So I think that was a great experience last year for the kids, and I think they had a great time.
Yeah.
I look forward to doing it again with them. In addition to they enjoyed the bus ride.
And it's natural air conditioning in there.
Yes, it's cold.
It is
Well,
cold.
not cold compared to what cold that we're going through right now.
It's 55 in there.
But when you're in the summertime and it's 75, 80, you go inside there and it's like 30 degrees colder.
Yeah.
To you feel it like it's a lot colder than what it really is.
Yep.
All right, what else we got?
We've got coming up Thunder Island in Fulton. So they've also redone this, so there are more water slides. There's a lazy river. They've got tube slides and body twisters. So there's a lot of activities for the kids to do. I know some concerns are, well, what if my kid isn't a real big swimmer? They do have like a kid area where you can just wade, where the water's like up to their knees or something like that.
Yeah, so I had a mom whose daughter is going to be joining our camp for the first time, and obviously she saw some of our field trips that we had planned, and one of the things that she was concerned about was making sure that on these water trips that her child was going to be safe. And I just want to let everyone know that your child's safety in our summer camp is our #1 priority. Whether we are in our facility, whether we are on a field trip, whether we are at a park playing, your child's safety is our #1 priority, and our staff, and we are drilled on it, we are trained on it. Our staff is CPR certified, that meets all the state and county standards that need to be met to run a summer camp. And again, just the overall safety is a really important to me. So I make sure that my staff knows the priority and how important it is to make sure all of our kids are safe. So when we go to places like a water park, we try to maximize our staff. So we take as many of our staff members as possible. So we have a great staff to camper ratio for all of our events. And then in certain cases, if there's a smaller, if there's a part of the park that the younger kids or the not as tall kids need to be at, we make sure that's monitored for them, as well as when the older kids are the ones that are taller to be able to do some of the other stuff, that we're monitoring them to make sure they're choosing safe behaviors and doing things that's going to keep them safe as well. As all these places have lifeguards as well. So we really take that high priority to make sure all of our campers and students are safe.
Yep.
Cool. What else we got?
Well, we're moving into August, although we've got some plans in the works, maybe hitting the Syracuse Mets, the new baseball team.
Yeah, you know what? That sounds like a pretty good, exciting trip there.
Yeah.
So you said they're going to have some games during the day?
They have a camp day, yes. There's a 1 o'clock game against, I believe it's Indianapolis, don't quote me on that, but they get to come, and all the Central New York summer camps are invited to be there for a special noon first pitch.
Oh, that's not on our thing yet? It's not in our field trip lineup yet?
Just have to call and make the reservation.
So you don't have it lined up yet? It's
It
not
will
in.
be lined up on the 24th
We're putting it in.
of July.
We're putting it in. July 24th. July 24th, we are going to the Syracuse Mets. It's a camp day.
It's camp day.
We're going to go, and we're going to show these people how amazing our summer campers are, and how well behaved they are, and how much they enjoy their experience with us, and we're going to be a part of this group. I want to do that.
Support local.
Support local? Absolutely. I want to do that. They want us to come do a demonstration too, don't they?
I've heard that, yes.
Yeah, so maybe we can kind of like double.
Seventh inning stretch, maybe.
Let me see if we can work that out.
Yep.
But yes, book that first. Get us set up for the 24th.
Yep.
We'll add that in one of our field trips.
Yep.
Absolutely.
It's a double duty. Coming up in August, we have the kids' favorite, and probably your favorite, because you're a little biased on this one.
Okay.
We are visiting Manley Fieldhouse and the Mello Center and the Syracuse University Sports Complex.
Yes, go Cuse. That's right. Very, 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 very excited about that field trip. Personally, one, because my wife works at Manley Fieldhouse, so I get a chance to see her, and my Joe and my kids get to see her as well. But she sets it up where the kids get to go and experience and see the Mello Center, do a tour of the Mello Center, kind of go and see where Jim Boeheim's office is and all the basketball offices, and then kind of just walk through different parts of Manley Fieldhouse and go into the arena where the track and field and things are, and then where the lacrosse practices. Then we get to go to the football complex, which is really, really cool. You can see the statue of Floyd Little, some of the other football greats, Ernie Davis and things like that. And then we get to go into the actual facility, the new, I think it's like $20 million they put in that facility for the football players to be able to have an indoor place of practice during the winter months and during the cold months. So that's really, really exciting to have the opportunity to do. And then sometimes we get to meet some of the athletes that are there too. I believe last year we went to one of the areas and they had some of the soccer athletes in there. A year or two before, we met a group that was going to run in the Olympics. That were up there training, so that was pretty cool. So again, it's always a great experience when we get a chance to go up there. Yes, I am a little biased because I get to see my wife for some time and get to see her in her element of what she does. So it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely.
What else we got?
We've got new this year and new to the Syracuse area, the CNY Central Rock Gym. It's an indoor rock climbing facility. So that's going to be really fun. I've done it in other states. I've never had an opportunity to do it here.
Listen, that's because Syracuse is trying to get on the map. They're trying to give some stuff for us to be able to do in this town, and I'm really excited about that. We actually are going to do that during our spring break camp.
Yeah,
we're gonna experience that for our spring break camp. Again, it's give us an opportunity to be able to go out and see exactly what it's about. I actually went in when I went in we gave a prize for one of our drawings that we had here, right? I went in and checked it out, and it's actually pretty cool. It's actually really cool. And I didn't know it has 2 levels too. So it's kind of like a little hidden gem that you don't really realize is there until you get inside and you see what it's all about. So I'm very, very excited about that. That's going to be a great field trip. And again, we're going to test it out first in April for our spring break camp.
That's coming up soon.
Yes. What else we got?
We've got Old McDonald's Farm up in Sackett's Harbor, hopefully with good weather.
So last year, this was actually one of my favorite field trips. I love it. Was like the goats. The goats were like following everybody around, and it was just a really, really good interactive experience for our campers and for our kids. Unfortunately, it rained too. It was like a windstorm. I felt like I was like in a Wizard of Oz movie.
Fast.
Yeah, I thought I was in a Wizard of Oz movie. Like you see the dark clouds coming and stuff. It's like, oh boy, we better find shelter. And I think one of our groups were actually on the hayride, right?
Yeah.
They're on the hayride, getting ready to come back in from the hayride. So it was a great experience, and we want to go and do that again. And the kids really, really enjoyed it. So again, we're really excited about having that one again. What else we got?
Up another new event for us is the Roseland Water Park in Canandaigua. And I remember Roseland Park as a kid as being an amusement park, and now it is a 56-acre water park.
56-acre water park.
It is.
How do you do that in one day?
It's got a wave pool. That'll take up a lot of space if you want a little surfing action. To little surfing. They've got a splash factory for some of our campers that might not be quite as tall to hit the really big water slides. There's the Mammoth Raft Ride where you and 3 of your best friends can ride a giant inner tube down the slides.
Nice.
There's a lazy river for us lazy people, and definitely some tube slides and your regular water slides.
See, again, just an experience that I'm looking forward to. I've heard of this water park for years. I've just never gone, and really, it's only like it's less than an hour away.
Yeah.
Right. And I've never been to it. So I'm excited to be able to do this with our kids and our campers. And again, parents, just so you guys know, as we said, our safety is our #1 priority. So when we get to this water park, no matter how big it is, no matter how many different things, we really are going to make sure that all the kids are safe and having a great time, an amazing experience. But we want to make sure that they're safe as well. All right. Now what else we got? Going into our last week.
Rounding up the last week, we're heading back to the Rosamond Gifford Zoo. There's a lot. I mean, maybe there's some more baby penguins for the kids to see.
Oh yeah, they enjoyed that.
They love the baby penguins.
Yeah, so again, another great opportunity that we have for the kids. And again, most of our kids have probably already been to the Rosamond.
Rosamond,
yeah. I always want to say Rosamond. The Rosamond Gifford Zoo with family and other activities, but they just have not experienced it with our summer camp. Our summer camp is just a different experience. It's a different connection for the kids. It's a different level of...
I think the new baby elephant will be out by then, too.
Oh, really?
He'll be out in the big that big area.
Nice. So again, it's just different. I can't really explain. It's really hard to explain. It's really, and I don't want to say it just because I'm the director and I run the camp, but I just know that we just do it on a different level. Like, we just do it on a different level. I think because we're so passionate about it and make sure the kids and our campers have the very best experience possible, and that just radiates through our staff and it radiates into the kids, and it just kind of everyone's on the same page and making sure the camp is amazing for everyone involved that's there. And again, one of the things that we're doing this year, a little different than we've done in the past. In the past, we've opened it up. More people can come. Great, come on in, join us. Bye-bye. Last week we had some weeks where we had 45 to 50 kids. I think one week we had 53 kids, which again, it's great. Obviously, on a staff side of it and a business side of it, it's great because it's more revenue for our business. But ultimately, what was missing was the intimacy of our camp, right, and the overall experience that we're able to give to our campers that we want them to have. So what I'm looking to do in the direction we're going with all of our camps, whether it be our spring break camp, whether it be our winter break camp, whether it be our summer camp, again, we're not looking for like this overabundance of people as much as we really want to try to maximize the experience for everyone involved. So what we're doing is we're kind of making it more like a boutique, exclusive type of camp that not everybody can come to, right? There's only limited spaces that we have. Only people that actually take action and jump on it because they're looking for their child to have the best summer camp experience possible and the best summer possible.
Yeah, great staff to kid ratio.
Great staff to kid ratio. All these things we're looking at to make sure that we have the very, very, very best summer camp experience for our kids, and we're just gonna keep it smaller and tighter. So this year we're only taking 30. I know as of right now, my last time that I checked, we had about 10 spots already taken, so that means we're at about 20 that we have left open. And let me just tell you how it breaks down. So our summer camp, for the full summer, we're only taking full summer camp people right now on our early bird special. That's going to end on April 30th, so we're going to kind of give you guys some time to jump in there. And we are doing, it's $1997 for the full summer. That's all 10 weeks of summer camp. And in that, it's going to include all your field trips.
Yeah.
So usually last year what we did was our camp was in between $179 and $225, somewhere around there, and then we had an additional fee for field trips. We're including all of our field trips in this summer camp. We're going to include all of our pizza days.
All pizza days.
All pizza days are going to be included in this summer camp. We usually had a $5 fee. That was on our Wednesday pizza day. The pizza day was a $5 fee with a 2 slices of pizza, bottle of water, and cookies for the kids. This year it's going to be included in our summer camp price. Our ice cream day. No one loves ice cream during the summertime, right?
Never.
That was not a hit at all.
Nope.
Kids were not looking forward to
Blue
that.
slushies.
Blue slushies, the sprinkles.
Yes.
So the ice cream day is going to be included as well in this summer camp. And we're also, last year, we had 2 t-shirts. So this is our 2 t-shirts. We had red and blue. All right. And what we did with our summer camp t-shirts is they had to be purchased. And we had odd weeks and even weeks. And in our odd weeks and even weeks, we had the kids will be able to wear one day or 1 week it'll be the red, another week it'll be blue, depending on what the colors we're gonna use for the summer. But it kind of helps us so when we can identify our kids during the summer camp when we're out in events. Not that we don't know who our kids are, but just kind of makes it a little bit easier as far as eye recognition. So let me see. Jessica has a question. What age range will you be expecting this year based on those that have signed up? So right now we're the same thing. Our age levels are going to be kindergarten through 5th grade. Is our age. I do have some of my kids that have been in our camp for a few years that parents enjoy them coming. So we may have maybe a couple 12-year-olds or 6th grade age kids only because they are already a part of our program and we know them personally. But Jessica, that is how our age is going to break down. Same thing. It's always grade levels, kindergarten through 5th grade. You have any other questions as far as that goes? Expecting this year based on those that have signed up.
T-shirts.
Yes. Oh, yeah. So this year they get 3 t-shirts because one of the t-shirts is going to be part of our arts and crafts.
That's right.
Okay. So let's go back. So it's $19.97. It's going to include all your field trips. So there's no additional fee for field trips. It's going to include all your pizza days. It's going to include all your ice cream days. It's going to include all your t-shirts. It's going to include all the supplies that we have to get for arts and craft and things of that nature. And what else have we got in there that we're going to put in there? There's something else that's done in our video that we messed up on.
I'm trying to remember.
Well, there's a lot that we're going to be offering for our summer camp guys, and again, you have the opportunity to pay it all off up front. All right, so it could be $19.97 one-time fee, or you can put down $99 to lock your spot in, and then you'll make 3 payments. June 1st, July 1st, August 1st is how it's at the camp, and you can that's how you pay off your summer camp. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop it in our video that we have here, or send us a private message, and we'll be able to answer your private message. Jessica, I see that you asked the question. I said no if we answered it. If we did, just give me a thumbs up. If not, ask the next question that you may have. I kind of refresh my page here because sometimes I don't see it as I'm looking through my computer here. Shannon, is there anything that you want to add that maybe we have missed?
Oh, let me think. I'm just looking forward to a really, really great summer. I think the kids are going to enjoy the arts and crafts because we're not going to get into the really messy tie-dye. We are tie-dyeing with the Kool-Aid Man.
The Kool-Aid Man, like the big picture guy?
The big picture guy. We are doing Kool-Aid tie-dye. The kids are going to make some puppets and do some skits. I may delve into the realm of Shrinky Dinks, which most kids have never heard of. But there is actual blank Shrinky Dink paper that exists, so we can ink up their hands. They can make a hand print, punch a hole in it, make a keychain, give that to mom, which should be a lot of fun. We've made dream catchers. There will be a week of arts and crafts that'll almost be like the Marshmallow Olympics. We've got some marshmallow catapults and some marshmallow cups to launch them, measure them, see who wins.
Marshmallow Olympics?
Marshmallow Olympics.
That's going to be interesting. I'm really, really excited to see how that works out. Again, I'm just kind of checking my page here, guys. So, Shannon, please, anything else you want to add or anything you want to kind of let people know that we're doing? Again, our summer camp is certified through the county.
It is.
Right?
It
so
is, definitely is. And we're not always inside. Weather permitting, we will head to the variety of parks we have in the area. There's Show Park, Kings Park. There's the park across the street at the municipal building. Just keep them active. Your kids will go home tired. My kids went home tired. Yeah,
we've had a lot of we used to have a lot of our parents whose kids would come in and they would be just exhausted. Like I have parents that would send pictures to me of their kid actually falling asleep in the car on the way home.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's the kind of camp you want for your child.
Yes,
you want your child to have a camp experience where when they come to our camp, after they're done, they're like, man, they're out. They're like, my kids be falling out.
Oh yeah.
And you know when your kids are tired when they fall asleep and their mouth is wide open. You know that was a good camp.
Yeah, absolutely. The flycatchers.
Yeah.
The flycatchers.
All right.
And they make a lot of great friends because they're not all from the same school.
That is true. Yeah, and they're not from the same schools, and a lot of them are not even our students. We have a lot of people that come to our camp that are outside of our program, which is great because they get to come and experience us as a staff and as a team, and also have a great experience during summer camp. All right. So again, if there's any questions, guys, please drop them in our comment section. If we can't answer them right now, please no slime.
There is no slime.
No,
there is no slime. Let me get my arts and crafts thing out. I do not have slime. There is no slime.
What's wrong with slime? It's a mess. No, I'm not a big fan of slime either.
No. But how about a popsicle stick picture frame?
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
We'll take some pictures of the kids. They can give it as a gift.
Yeah, I think that's a great, yeah, you got some good stuff. You got some good stuff for these guys. And ideally, what we're doing, like one craft a week, 2 crafts a week. How are we doing that?
Pretty much 1 craft a week. It'll take a couple days.
Yeah.
Like especially if you're looking at things like a tie dye, because we'll divide the kids up into groups so that not everyone's using the squirt bottles outside.
Yep.
I know that for the marshmallow catapults, we got to build the stuff and then we have to test the stuff. So, and see how far these kids are going to be launching these marshmallows. The wonderful windows is almost like making stained glass windows with glue and food coloring. And it just kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of a wacky window.
Yeah. What is it? It's kind of like the windows that they have in church.
Like the stained glass windows.
The stained glass windows,
yeah. Without as much structure.
Yeah. So Gina says, William and Peyton had a blast last year. They hated getting up early, but you guys, the staff and the other kids made it memorable. That's great. Thank you for sharing that with us, Gina, because again, that is our goal, right? Our goal is, I know it's difficult for the kids to get up in the morning, but when they get here, we want to just make sure they have the best experience possible. So the next time they have to get up, maybe it won't be as bad, or if they can look forward to what we're going to be doing on that day, it definitely helps them kind of pop out of bed really early and ready to go.
We're
so
here
thank you
early.
for sharing that.
We are here early.
Hey, Eric, man, I see you just joined in here, but please send your kids to us for summer camp. If you need a place for them to be during summer camp, come check us out. We have a great summer camp, and I would love the opportunity to work with the kids. I missed the first part of the video, but the sports themes were a huge hit for both of my kids. Yes, we will be doing sports themes again. We're just not gonna get away from that. That's last year we kind of got away from it, and this year I know that part of the structure of what we do, having that in place was really, really great for the kids last year, or not last year, but in the past. So we're gonna definitely make sure we get that added back in as a bonus of what we're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I think it was just a great opportunity for them that we did, and we kind of got away from it, but we're gonna bring that back again this year as well. A little more structure to it as to how we had last time. Any other questions? Any other questions? Any other questions? Any other questions? All right, so again, guys, I think we're gonna come to a close right now. Shannon and I actually have to do another meeting for what we gotta do for this week for after school kids and just the regular programs we got going on. So if there's any other questions, please just drop them in. Please feel free to share this link with other people and other friends. Just kind of tell them what we're doing, you know. And as you share the link, ask them to watch the whole thing, right? Don't just watch a couple pieces and then stop. Watch the whole thing. See exactly what our camp experience is going to be about. Get to kind of know Shannon and I and our personalities as we speak to you guys right now, and what our expectations are for the summer camp for the kids. And then just have them watch the whole thing. We will put the link for the registration. Maybe I can do that right now in the body of this. Yep, let me see. I should be able to do it. Boop.
There's the link.
All right, so yes, the link is in our page. So anyone that's interested, they can just go to the link and check it out and see a little bit more in writing of what our camp's going to be like. And go ahead and register. Again, it's just $99 down if you want to just do the 3 payments. You can do that, or you can pay the whole $19.97 at one time. It's totally up to you. Some people like to have it already paid for and already done, and not to worry about it throughout the summer. So
right.
it's a benefit. All right. Okay, guys. I think that's it. Shannon, let me just check one more time. Make sure we don't have any other questions on here. Bum, 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 bum. Dawn came in. I think that's about it. Okay.
We'll answer your questions throughout the day as they pop up.
Yes, we will answer your questions throughout the day as they pop up, either myself or Shannon. And guys, have a great, great day, and we are out.
We are looking forward to it.
All right. See you guys later. Have a great time. Bye now.